Okay, so if you're a business owner, you've definitely heard all the buzz about voice AI. But what is it? Really? Is it just hype? Or is it something that can genuinely put money back into your pocket? Well, we're gonna cut through all that noise. We're gonna give you a super simple diagnostic to figure out if you are literally leaving cash on the table by not using it. So let's find out.
All right, let's dive right in. The goal here is pretty simple, to give you a clear checklist. By the time we're done here, you're gonna know for sure if voice AI is the answer to some of those real, nagging, everyday problems your business is facing right now. Let's just start with the biggest question of all. Are you leaving money on the table? I mean, think about it. Every single missed call, every lead that goes cold, that's a potential sale that just walked right out the door, simply because you couldn't keep up. This is the core problem we're here to talk about. So, let's get crystal clear on what we're actually talking about when we say voice AI. This is not just some system that automatically dials numbers. No. This is an intelligent system that actually plugs into your business, can understand what a customer needs, and then takes real, meaningful action, like booking an appointment or answering a surprisingly complex question. And that brings us to a really, really crucial distinction. See, voice AI is all about creating helpful, actual two-way conversations that move your business forward. It is the complete polar opposite of robocalling, which is just those annoying, one-way, spammy messages that, let's be honest, everybody hates. One is a strategic business tool. The other is basically junk mail for your phone. Okay, this is it. This is the heart of our diagnostic. We are going to walk through 7 operational warning signs. And as we go through them, just ask yourself, does this sound familiar? If you find yourself nodding along to a few of these, that is a very strong signal that your business is ready for this. First one up, and it's the most basic one, you miss calls. Now, it sounds simple, but just think about the customer's perspective. When they call you and get voicemail, they don't patiently leave a message and wait for you to call back. Of course not. They hang up and they immediately call the next business on the Google search list. And just like that, that sale is gone. Instantly. Signal number 2 is that your leads go cold. I once saw a group of financial advisors. They'd get all these great leads from a webinar, and then they'd take weeks to actually call them back. By that point, the person's interest has completely evaporated. Speed is absolutely everything in this game, and if you're not responding in minutes, you're losing. Okay, signal number 3. Your team is stuck on repeat. Just picture a busy dentist office. How many times a day do they get asked, hey, do you take this insurance, or are you open on Saturdays? These are important questions, for sure, but having your highly skilled, highly paid staff answering them all day, that is a massive waste of their talent and your money. How about this one? Do you struggle with appointment no-shows? Or maybe people show up, but they're just not a good fit for what you do? Well, that's our 4th signal. It points to friction and clogs in your system. Voice AI can send out automated reminders that slash no-shows. And it can ask those critical qualifying questions beforehand, so your team only spends time with people who are actually ready to buy. Now this next one. This one is huge, especially if you're spending any money on ads. Just think it through. You pay a ton of money to Google or Facebook to make your phone ring. But if you can't answer that call the second it comes in, you are literally just burning cash. Your marketing dollars are going straight down the drain. Which leads us straight to this number, 60 seconds. That is the entire critical window you have. If someone fills out a form on your website from an ad, you have about 1 minute to contact them before the chance of converting them just falls off a cliff. Voice AI makes that instant contact happen every single time, without fail. All right, signal number 6 is a big one. Your business breaks down the minute a key person is out sick. If your entire ability to answer the phone and follow up with leads depends on Jane or John being at their desk, you don't really have a system. You have a serious vulnerability. A truly resilient business runs on systems, not just on specific people.
And here's our final signal. You want to grow, you want to scale, but the thought of hiring and training and managing this ever-growing team is, well, it's just exhausting and super expensive. Here's the secret. You don't scale by just adding more headcount. You scale by building smart systems that give you leverage.
So what does that leverage actually look like in the real world? Let's get really practical here and see how voice AI can totally transform what a small team is capable of. Now this is the power of that leverage in black and white. Just look at the difference here. Without AI, your 3-person team functions like, well, a 3-person team. But you add voice AI to handle that first contact, and you suddenly go from reaching maybe 10% of your leads instantly to 100%. You look and feel and operate like you have a 15-person team, but without that massive payroll.
Now, I want to be really clear about something. Voice AI is not some magic bullet for every single business out there. It's just as important to know when it is not the right time. And there's one key situation where you should absolutely hold off. So here's the bottom line. If you're only getting a couple of calls each day, your problem isn't efficiency, it's volume. Your problem is you need more leads. So don't worry about automation just yet. Put all your energy into marketing, into getting that phone to ring more. Then, once the calls start flooding in, that's when you come back and look at a tool like this.
Okay, so let's zoom out for a second. Beyond all the day-to-day signals and the problems, what's the ultimate role of this technology? What's the really big idea that we should be focused on here?
This right here is the most important mindset shift you can make. The goal is not to replace your awesome, valuable team members. The goal is to replace the friction, all the repetitive tasks, the waiting around, the missed opportunities, all the stuff that gets in the way of them doing their absolute best work. And this is the true purpose, laid out in 3 simple steps. First, you automate all that routine, high-volume stuff. What does that do? It frees up your team's time. And that, in turn, creates more space for the high-quality, human-to-human conversations that actually build relationships and grow your business. See, it enables better service. It doesn't get rid of it. So I'll leave you with this one last thought. As you think about those 7 signals and how they apply to your own business, the question isn't really about the cost of trying a new system. No, the real question is this: what is the true cost of waiting? How many leads, how many customers, and how many opportunities are slipping through your fingers every single day?